Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a quick fun card using the Creative Haven stamp set and dies, as well as the Hobby Haven Specialty Designer Series paper. It is specialty because it has a couple of sheets of die cut pieces for you, okay? So before we get started on our project, of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. We have our Watercolor in Bloom paper pumpkin kit that's going to make 9 cards with botanical flourishes. Night of Navy is the stamping spot. You have the Abundant Joy add-on dies. They're $12, and it coordinates with October, November, and December paper pumpkin kits. And I do have a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin if you haven't already done so. Next, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I've stuffed full of new and used retired Stampin' Up products. I'm asking just $35 for each box. Shipping is included. If you're interested, please email me at stampwithshana@gmail.com. Lastly, we have our Stampin' Rewards program where you earn 10% on all orders $20 or more, excluding tax and shipping. Redeem those rewards on future orders. Track and save your rewards in your online Stampin' Up account, and those rewards do expire 12 months after the earning date, okay? And that is all of our buzzworthy business for the day. So let's get started on our project. Before we go straight to the project, I just want to show you some things with our new stamp cases and our new die cases. So I know people have been showing them, but these are our new cases. They're slim, so we don't have the DVD style cases anymore. Actually, we do have them still, but most of the new products are going to be coming in this style until they run out of the stamps that are in the DVD cases, okay? Photopolymer is going to be the only stamp material that we're going to have moving forward, so the red rubber is going away. I just want to show you how I store mine. So I put a D here on the front because that lets me know there's matching dies. On the back, these are online exclusives from November 2025. That is the price. They have a bundle. That's the number for the bundle and the price. And I put it's part of the Hobby Haven suite. Those are things that I do so that I know when I pick this up that it's not alone. So I have taken my paper. It's like how our dies come. You get this little paper that's double-sided and your dies are usually inside. Well, our stamps are inside. So I take this and I leave it facing the front. I open it up and I push this flap in because I don't need to close this because I like to get my stamps easy in and out. That's what I liked about the DVD cases. But there's no images on the inside of this paper. And I've seen a lot of people stamping the image on there, but then you have to pull this insert out each and every time, and I don't want to do that. So what I did, I just took a Sharpie marker and traced my stamps. So when there's stamps missing, I know exactly where to put them back. And I can tell at a glance if there's stamps missing. That way, I can just slide that in and pop it right back out when I need it. Quick and easy. And then on the dies, I have ordered some of the magnets from Stampin' Storage. They have magnets that fit perfectly in our sleeves. So for the dies, I put the whole sleeve behind that flap so that I can just put this in. So on my dies, let me show you. I usually just trace them on here, and that's how I would keep it. But because, again, I like the magnet sheets, but I wasn't using them because they didn't come in the right sizes to keep in our old style cases. So what I did was I just traced them on here so that when I put them in my mystery boxes when they're retired, I'll know where to put the dies back on this sheet. And this sheet fits perfectly on the back of the magnetic sheet from Stampin' Storage, and it'll stick to it with that double-sided tape. Then I write all the information on the dies on the back of that paper. So this is the Creative Haven dies, and there's 11 dies. This is the item number and how much it costs. It coordinates with the Creative Haven stamp set here. That is 7 photopolymer stamps. That's the number and the price. Then this is the bundle number and the price, the suite number and price. And then I know it's from November 2025, online exclusive. This is just how I store my things. I have it on here as well, what it is from. You do not have to store yours like this. This is just how I'm showing you how I like to do mine. And I did see someone like punch holes in the bottom of it's either at the bottom or on the side, and they have them in like a notebook, and I thought that idea was cute too. But I think I'm gonna like it just like this, because I just have to figure out how I'm gonna store it on my shelves, because my shelves with the DVD cases, I would just put it just like this, and I can see this everything from the side. So I just have to come up with a new storage system on my shelves. But this is how I'm storing everything here. Designer series paper is still the same. So let's get started with this card, because that was a lot. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is the inside. We have some basic white here that is 3.5 by 4 3/4, and a half-inch strip of some designer series paper. And we're going to put that off to the side. Ooh, that's a lot of glue squirted out. We're just going to glue this on to the side of our white here. I'm already making a mess. Glue on my desk. So let's cut this little overhang off. We're going to get some Stampin' Seal. Am I out of frame? Oh my goodness. I think I'm trying to rush now because I spent so much time explaining my new storage system. Okay. Let's put this right here. This is Early Espresso 5 by 3 3/4. And then we have some more designer series paper. We have one that is 2 1/8 by 5 1/8. 1 3/8 by 5 1/8, and then 5/8 by 5 1/8. Well, we're going to cut this one down to 5 1/8. And we're going to layer all of that onto some more Early Espresso that is 4 1/4 by 5. So I'm going to take this piece, I think, yeah, this piece on this side, and we're going to put it at the bottom of our paper here. I'm going to move a little faster, Shauna, just in case I need to maneuver. We're going to put this one up here. Okay, I'm trying to make sure it's straight, because you guys know I'll put something on crooked in a second. Not on purpose, though. Not on purpose. I tried my best to get things straight. Okay. And so then we're going to put this one on, and it's going to go all the way across. We're not going to stop it. We're going to put it all the way across like that. So I'm just going to put the glue here. That way I don't have to get my silicone craft sheet out. And we're just gonna, I'm gonna put it more towards the bottom than the top. So I want to put it closer to the end, the bottom of this piece is what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna trim this off. Okay, so now we're gonna have a card base here of Petal Pink that is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And we're gonna add this onto our card base like this. We're gonna add our inside in like this. Okay, so before the video, I went ahead and die cut using one of the dies from our die set out of basic white, the oval. And we're going to take some Early Espresso ink. And we're going to stamp our sentiment that says Deep breath. We're just gonna line this up on here. And that is one of the joys of photopolymer. You can die cut first and stamp second and still get the placement that you need. Okay, so we have that done. Now, I also went ahead and die cut some flourishes from Pecan Pie cardstock. And we are going to add this with some dimensionals. So let me get my Stampin' Dimensionals. Get some dimensionals on the back of our sentiment here. And I think I want to put this over here. Deep breath. The only thing is I just need to figure out how I'm going to put these on. Do I want this? Maybe I'll put that one up there and this one right here like this. That is it. Okay. So let me go ahead and put some glue. Just a little dabs of glue. I'm going to try my best to do little dabs of glue because you guys know I have a heavy hand. Not on purpose, but I try my best to not get heavy-handed with the glue. These would have been perfect to use the adhesive sheets with, but at the time I wasn't thinking. I was just trying to design a card, quickly cut out some elements to see how it would look, and then I liked it, and I had already die cut it, so there we have it. Okay, so we have that. Let's remove the backings of our dimensionals. Pop this up right over. Let me put it, I think I want to put it more down than up so we can see some of this design up here. And that is the card. Now we're going to add some bling. I have the, what is this called? Earthy Matte Dots. See, I label everything. Hobby Haven Sweet. So I know what these things coordinate with. The colors in this are Cajun Craze, Early Espresso, Lost Lagoon, and Pecan Pie. So which colors do we want to use? Take your pick tool. I don't know. We have Pecan Pie. Let's bring out some of this Lost Lagoon in here. So let's, oh, I should take that off. Let's get some Lost Lagoon going. I think I'm going to put just 3 over here. Right along. Now that is not straight. This is why I don't put things in lines, but there we go. There you have it. Deep breath. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Till next time, buzz you later.